Hey, this is Sheri Ann Richerson from Experimental Homesteader, Exotic Gardening, and SheriAnnRicherson.com, and welcome to our daily vlog. As you can see behind me, I have my book, The Complete Idiot's Guide to Seed Saving and Starting, and I also have a whiteboard that Jeff installed today for me, because what I've done, I have requested my rights back to both of my books, both Seed Saving and Starting and The Complete Idiot's Guide to Year-Round Gardening. And I'm going to be working very slowly because this is going to be a really intensive, long project. But my goal is to create some video courses based off of the books. I know so many people like video and so many people are visual learners, and so I decided to request my rights back, which, like I said, I did get, and then I decided to turn the books into courses that people can take. I wanted the whiteboard because I'm starting to plan out next year's content on the blogs, and also I'm going to be in a gardening bundle in March. And I have to get, I have to get some content ready for that. We just got back home, and we had stopped at Sonic because I like the peach vanilla tea. But it is almost sweet enough that it bothers me. So I left it set in the kitchen, and I have water in here. And anyway, we just got back home, and we had gone to Best Buy because I'm an ambassador for them, and I get gift cards in exchange for social media posts. And I had some gift cards. I needed ink for my printer really bad. I have some more gift cards to print out, and then I also have some other things that I'm working on that I need to print. And I've been wanting to try the print then cut with my Cricut, which I haven't got to try yet. I specifically bought ink last time to do that project and didn't get it done. So we went over to Best Buy, and we got the ink, and they had the under-the-counter CD players really, really cheap and more than 50% off. So I'd been wanting one of those for a while, and I went ahead and got one. Jeff is installing it. I'm not sure how that's going to work with my under-the-counter lighting, which I didn't think about, but I'm sure he's going to figure something out. And so anyway, that's what he's working on, and he asked me if I could take care of the vlog tonight, so that's what I'm doing. We had a pretty good time in Kokomo. It's cold here, but it's not typical December cold. We've had some snow, but we have no snow on the ground. It's snowed and then it's melted. It's actually unseasonably warm, which is really concerning to me, because either we're going to get hit really hard when we get hit, or we're going to have funky summer weather again that's not going to be very conducive to growing a garden. And last summer was really rainy and just not typical summer weather here. So I'm kind of worried we're going to have that again. And I'm also kind of concerned about some of my plants outside that actually need the cold weather. I am pretty sure quite a few died off over the summer, just because, like I said, it was really rainy and not normal weather at all. And I think by this winter being rainier and warmer than normal, that's definitely not a good sign. And like I said, it could still straighten up. You know, maybe the first of the year it's going to get really cold. Typically January is one of the worst months here in Indiana. So I guess we'll see. I'm really wishing that we would have got the fall garden in, because this would have definitely been a great winter to have that. I think a lot of crops would have survived a lot longer than normal. I did have tomatoes that I picked one year, January 1st. There's actually a YouTube video of that. They were in the cold frame, and I got a few ripe tomatoes off of them, and then they died off because of the cold weather. And I've never tried anything like peppers or any of the other warm weather plants. I hadn't actually intended to try the tomato. It was just growing in there, and I said, oh, let's see what happens. But I had received some tomato seeds from a friend in the Ukraine, and my understanding, I've never been there, but my understanding is it's really cold there and short season. So I'm thinking, you know, I just got lucky. Sadly, I did not save any seeds from that plant to see if I could reproduce the results. I wish I would have, but I was so excited about January 1st and tomatoes that they were gone. So, because that's very unusual here. Usually I have things like lettuce. Peas will last for a while, but once it gets cold, those die back. I've had, I normally plant potatoes the end of November to the end of December, 12 inches deep. I make a trench, and I line the bottom with stuff out of the chicken coop, and the bedding and stuff like that. And then I put my sprouted potatoes on, and then I put another layer of the stuff from the chicken coop or grass clippings. And then I put a very thin layer of soil, and I just keep an eye on that. And in the spring, when those potatoes start sprouting, I just mound them like normal. And that works really, really well. I have also, for those of you who are adventurous and want to try this, I have actually planted my cool weather spring crops January 1st in the snow. You do have to cover them because the birds and things will eat the seeds if they're exposed. But I've actually planted, again, there's a video of this. And what I found is when those seeds germinate, when it's the right time and they germinate and they come up, the plants are actually stronger than the plants that you would plant at the normal time. So that was a very successful experiment that I really need to reduplicate and keep better tabs on the next time I do it. So I think that's it for me today. Like I said, Jeff is in the kitchen trying to install the CD player I got. And then we're going to have tortellini again tonight for supper because it tasted really good last night. I had leftover sauce, and I said, why not? It's quick and easy, and tomorrow night is ribs. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below, and I hope all of you have a fantastic night.